Good morning, everyone. I'm Walt Gray.
And I'm Kirsten Holmes. Between the dangerous fire weather, active wildfires, poor air quality, we've got a lot to get to you this morning.
Yeah, we do. We have team coverage set up for you. Our Kevin John standing by in Vacaville, tracking the biggest wildfire right now in the state.
But first, let's get you your forecast with Rob Carlmark, because we got to know just how hot or warm is it going to be, because it's not supposed to be that hot, right, Rob?
Right, we're seeing some relief. Let me tell you, what we've been through, absolutely historic. We saw some of the hottest temperatures region-wide that we've seen in decades, and we're finally going to see this come to a close for the extreme heat. However, we still have lingering weather issues that you have to know about. First and foremost, almost everybody in Northern California will in some way be affected by smoke and haze. There's simply way too many fires in way too many locations to avoid something like this. The worst air quality will be closest to the big fires. Fairfield, Vacaville seeing hazardous air right now. Red means that it's unhealthy. And then we're seeing lower levels of air quality issues in other places, but everybody's going to be dealing with it today, and I think for a while. But the big news is that we're going to be seeing some cooling today. We're going to be looking at highs getting close to 100 degrees, but not quite getting there. And a big change is the wind. Look at the wind at the bottom of the screen. We still do see some breezy conditions today, and I think it will pick up. But because of the direction of the wind coming in off the ocean, it, number one, cools us down, and number two, it's going to add in humidity, which is essential for fighting fires and slowing the growth of these fires. They will continue to burn. Unless we have something big like rain coming in, they will continue to burn. But at least I see the fire growth potential starting to slow down. 60s and 70s this morning, a little bit of a delta breeze coming in off the ocean, but smoky skies are here to stay for a while. I still want to mention this. We technically have a red flag warning along the coastal foothill range off to the east side and a portion of the Sierra because it's still breezy, the wind is still relatively dry. But once we get to 9 o'clock this morning, that's gone, and better conditions for fighting the fire are ahead of us, and better weather conditions for all of us as well. Walt?
Okay, thank you, Rob. Now to the LNU Lightning Complex Fire. It exploded in size to 124,000 acres, spanning multiple counties, including Yolo and Solano. It triggered thousands of mandatory evacuations, with homes burning to the ground. Let's get quickly now to our Kevin John, who's live in Vacaville, showing us how active the fire is right now. Kevin.
Yeah, hey Walt, I'm actually just off of Lyon Road. This is just west of Vacaville, and I just want to show you what's left of what this fire did. If you look down right here on the ground, you'll see quite a few trees that have come down, but you'll see some fires, small fires that are still burning over in this area. But if you look closer to the ground, you just see nothing but ash, pretty much the destruction that the fire has done. You'll see debris like this all around the place. I believe this is from a guardrail that's out there, but just lots of hot spots that you see out here. Obviously, this is nothing compared to what we saw yesterday morning. We actually have some video of what it looked like yesterday when we came out here, and there were fires coming from everywhere. Over 3,000 homes were evacuated as fire personnel was trying to get families to safety. But this morning, a lot calmer, but there's some individuals who we spoke to that unfortunately lost some of their property due to the fire. Take a listen.
This is where I grew up. This is my memories. These are my childhood memories. I'm gonna fight it if I can.
Continue to grab pictures, precious pictures off the wall, and run.
Thank you, firefighters. You did a great job. Thank you for saving my house.
And yes, those firefighters were on it yesterday. We saw them throughout the whole day fighting this fire from every angle possible. Now, I do want to say that evacuations are still in effect in Vacaville and Browns Valley neighborhood. And in regards to when those evacuations will be lifted, Walt, I just spoke with the fire chief not that long ago, and he says that they will be making an announcement around 8 a.m. after they monitor the situation. So hopefully we'll be able to have that for you.
Okay, 8 o'clock, hopefully some good news. Kevin, thank you for all your work. Last couple of days, you've been there most of the time. And take a look at this video of I-80 near Fairfield after poor visibility made driving too dangerous. Flames from the LNU Complex Fire later jumped the highway, triggering more evacuations and the closure of I-80. Brittany, you and I were talking about this yesterday, And, you know, we said, hey, if it heads that way and 80 being shut down, that's a huge story.
It is a huge story, and I'm grateful that we had that video. And I want to show you this. Take a look at your screen. So radar just showing low clouds in the area near 80 in Vacaville and some smoke. So keep that in mind. Some foggy driving conditions. I just checked our traffic cameras confirming that. Now all lanes are open. You can see that with our speed trackers, but I still have a caution flag out in the Vacaville area for you. Highway 128 was shut down yesterday for the fires. It continues to be that way right now. So it's closed between Solano and Yolo County. You'll need to take I-80. We have a couple secondary problems that could slow you down as well. I'll tell you what's going on and how to avoid those delays coming up next, Kirsten.
All right, thank you for that, Brittany. 6:06 right now. The LNU Lightning Complex Fire we just showed you is the biggest fire in the state. And it's not the only one burning this morning. The Canyon Zone fire is burning in Stanislaus County. This is just west of Patterson. It's part of a group of fires called the SCU Lightning Complex Fire. Together, they've burned more than 100,000 acres. At least 5 people are hurt and several structures have burned. Right now, it's just 5% contained. In Nevada County, the Jones fire is on its 4th day. This one has burned 700 acres and is also just 5% contained. Grass Valley schools say they'll reopen today for online learning after canceling classes for 2 days.